Over the past year, I've had the chance to sit in both Autonomous's ErgoChair Ultra 2 and ErgoChair Mesh, and in this video, I'm going to go over the main differences between these two chairs, as well as how they differ from Autonomous's ErgoChair Pro. For starters, the ErgoChair Pro and ErgoChair Mesh are fairly similar chairs, with both maintaining roughly the same structural design. Both chairs are close to the same size and both have weight capacities of up to 300 pounds. They both can be tilted back up to 22 degrees, feature tilt and lock functionality, and both have seat bases that measure in at about 19 inches by 19 inches. They both also feature synchro tilt, which allows the chair to recline at a 2-to-1 ratio, keeping the seat base level while reclining. And both come with the same adjustable lumbar support system, which can be adjusted up and down to support the correct spot on your back. The main differences between the Pro and Mesh versions are in the seat base and backrest they come with. The ErgoChair Pro features a cushion-based seat base and a woven mesh backrest, while the ErgoChair Mesh features a special German-made mesh seat base and backrest that is made of 72% polyester and 28% polyamide. I have not personally sat in the ErgoChair Pro, but I have spent a lot of time in the ErgoChair Mesh. At first, I found the German-made mesh seat base and backrest on the Mesh Edition chair much firmer than anything I had ever sat in before, but after sitting in it for a couple of weeks and adapting to it, I found it to be incredibly supportive. I've liked the ErgoChair so much that it is now my main office chair. Aside from the seat base and backrest, the other main differences between these chairs are that the ErgoChair Pro is available in 6 different color schemes: black, black and white, cool gray, evergreen, red apple, and baby blue, while the ErgoChair Mesh is available in just cool gray and black. And the ErgoChair Pro typically costs about $50 to $100 less than the ErgoChair Mesh does. However, Autonomous also has the ErgoChair Ultra 2, which features a significantly different design than the Pro and Mesh do. The main difference between the ErgoChair Ultra 2 and Autonomous's other two chairs is, again, its backrest and seat base. Although whereas the ErgoChair Mesh and Pro feature fairly similar backrest designs, the Ultra 2's backrest is radically different. The Ultra 2 features a unique adaptive backrest that is designed to be both sturdy and flexible, giving you the ability to adjust in your chair more easily. It also uses different material on the seat base and backrest, opting for what they call air mesh, which they say is 3 to 5 times more breathable than standard mesh. The seat base on the Ultra 2 is also quite a bit different, featuring a 4-layer design that was inspired by the seats that endurance cyclists use. The seat's 4 layers consist of breathable mesh, memory foam, TPE, and a spring matrix. The Ultra 2 also features a different lumbar support system, ditching the adjustable pad that the Mesh and Pro chairs come with, and instead opts for what they call an invisible lumbar support system. This X-shaped lumbar support was designed to support good posture while freeing up your shoulders and upper back to move naturally. The other main differences on the Ultra 2 are that it has a slightly smaller seat base at 18 inches by 18 inches. It has a higher weight capacity of up to 320 pounds. It weighs less, 36.5 pounds versus 48.5 pounds for the Pro and Mesh. And it can tilt back further at 25 degrees. All 3 chairs also come with 4 directional armrests, which means their armrests can be adjusted up and down, backwards and forwards, side to side, and at an angle. The armrest pads on the ErgoChair Pro and ErgoMesh are the same, but the Ultra 2's armrests are a little bit wider. All 3 chairs use a polyurethane cushion for the armrests. I also spent a lot of time sitting in the ErgoChair Ultra 2 before I got a chance to test the ErgoChair Mesh, and I really liked the Ultra 2 as well. The Ultra 2's air mesh is very breathable, and it was never hot to sit in, and it stayed cool even in warmer indoor settings. I also found the seat base on the Ultra 2 to be very comfortable, and the adaptive backrest provided me with plenty of support while also providing a lot of flexibility. You can really adjust around in this chair and feel support through all of your movements. Overall, the Ultra 2 is definitely softer to sit in than the ErgoChair Mesh is. However, while you might consider that to be a bad thing, I personally found that after I adapted to the much firmer seat base and backrest that the ErgoChair Mesh comes with, I ended up preferring to sit in it over the Ultra 2. Now, whether or not you'd prefer the firmer ErgoChair Mesh over the Ultra 2 is going to vary depending on your preferences. Many individuals do not like a firm seat base and backrest, and if that's the case for you, I'd recommend that you consider the Ultra 2. I will say, though, that I think a lot of people give up on firmer chairs too early. Most people aren't used to sitting in a firmer chair, and so when they switch to one, there's going to be an adjustment period where they are sore for a week or two while their body adjusts. But many studies show that sitting in a firmer chair is actually better for long-term health, and so if you're willing to go through that adjustment period, then the ErgoChair Mesh might be worth it for you. Of course, this isn't to suggest that the Ultra 2 wasn't supportive enough for me. I did enjoy sitting in it and I felt it offered plenty of support. In fact, after reviewing it, I chose sitting in it over my older Steelcase Leap, a chair widely considered to be one of the best office chairs on the market. However, the ErgoChair Mesh just worked better for me overall. Either way, I recommend both the ErgoChair Mesh and ErgoChair Ultra 2, and the decision between these two chairs will come down to whether or not you want a firmer or softer sitting experience. Again, I haven't sat in the cushion-based ErgoChair Pro, but at $50 to $100 cheaper than the Ultra 2 and Mesh, it might be the better option for you if you are budget constricted. In any case, that does it for this comparison video. I've left links to all three chairs in the description below. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.